What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Please, can you hear the music now? Can you hear the background music now? Is it loud enough? Give me a levels check, guys. I need help with the levels. Give me something changed. Everything crashed. Give me a levels check, please. Give me a levels check. How does the voice sound with the background music? Is it too much? Is it too loud? We got to watch a video here in a second as well, so we're gonna play with the audio also. I've got the yes, sounds okay. Okay, I've got the audio set at 30.8. Okay. Hey Charlie, everything is fine. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Levels are good. Fantastic. Fantastic. The totem word of the day is exclamation point birthday, right? Exclamation point birthday. Got a little spicy. Thought I'd do it in Spanish. Sorry, I'm not going to do the rest of the live stream in Spanish. We're going to choose some winners. We're going to choose several winners today, but several people saying I do not hear music. Well, there's no... There's the music. The sound is perfect. Do you guys hear the music in the background, though? Can you guys hear the music in the background? Ronald says good volume for background music. Okay. I had a pen. Like, I had several pens. I don't know where all my pens went off to. I got one right here. It's all good. Okay. So... there we go. So the mic is at 0. Let's see. The background. Here, while I'm writing this stuff down, Emmanuel Nick Davis. Background music is at -30.1. -30.1. Okay. 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 Some good. A Sunny. Somebody ban A Sunny. No. Yeah, I agree that this isn't the best background music. I'm looking for some like upbeat stuff. Epidemic Sound has been super helpful. Still not letting me play videos on Facebook, which kind of sucks, or at least not get paid for them. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, Emmanuel Nick Davis is here. Perfect. And how about Viking? What do we say when we draw Viking? Rigged. Okay. So now we have to find out a... now we need to find a volume level to watch YouTube videos together. All right, Viking is in my guild, so to prove that we're not doing collusion, although it kind of doesn't really prove it, we draw a winner, additional winner, BG win. BG win. It is rigged in the sense that they are getting in the entry, but it is not. My hair is just is it floating around? No, it's just down there. It's not rigged in the sense that it's not taking somebody else's spot. All right, we draw an additional name. BG win is here. Nice. All right. So in today's video, I wanted to do a quick looky-loo at a boop. I wanted to watch this video All right. Misty Catherine put together a great YouTube video. Help me out with the audio, guys. Help me out with the audio levels here. Is it loud enough? Right now it's paused. I think I'm gonna have to raise the audio of the video in the background.
Oh, so I got a special video for you today.
So this is an hour long. We're not gonna watch a whole hour. We're not gonna do that. We're definitely not gonna do that. Didn't realize it was so long. Misty Catherine, let's see, the Riddy and HM put together some videos. I was going to do this, but I just didn't have enough time. I just didn't have enough time this weekend. Yeah, I just didn't have enough time. So.
Hero Wars is turning 10 years old here in a couple of days. That's right, the 1-0. And since I've been playing the game for a long time, I thought I'd kind of talk about my experiences with the game and kind of go over kind of like a lot of the changes that have happened over the years, because this game has changed a lot over the years.
It's kind of quiet.
For myself, I joined this game.
Can you guys hear it?
September 3rd, 2019, and that's for the Facebook version. I actually technically joined the mobile version a few weeks before that, played that a couple of weeks, heard there's a Facebook version, didn't know what the differences were, played them both for about a week and decided I liked the Facebook.
This is the wrong way to do it. It's not loud enough. Okay, let's drop it to negative 20 dB.
Like,
this is 10 to 10.
Hero Wars was like before I started playing. Like, so I could give a full picture of the history. So I had to do a lot of research for this video, and I found some interesting things. Some things I knew, some
Volume
things
so
I
low.
did not know. I have a lot of notes, but yeah, like I said, you might find this video very informative and learn some things you did not know. So yeah, let's begin. So Hero Wars launched on March 23rd, 2016 on VK, and then on Facebook.
Perfect.
6 weeks
Pump up the
later,
volume.
on May 10th,
Better.
2016.
A little more, nearly there.
So yeah, it's about
right
6
there.
weeks between the VK and Facebook versions of
Now
Hero
slightly
Wars,
softer
but
than Charlie's voice,
the
but
first
louder
6
than the
weeks,
background
there
music
wasn't
was. Okay.
Too many changes to the game. I think they added a couple of new heroes, but for the most part, there wasn't that many changes. The reason how I know this was about it was a
little too low, but I can hear what she's saying. Let's put it up to 16, negative 16.
Brave Warriors, great news. Hero Wars is 1 month old today. We are still in the very beginning of our great, exciting journey.
A little more, maybe.
Dominion.
We're at negative 16 decibels.
And new challenges and epic victories are yet to begin. So yeah, in case you're wondering, it did start about
June
on Facebook versus VK. We
is there a but? Yeah, there's definitely going to be some echo because I'm
in case you're wondering,
I'm not using headphones.
So that's how I know the date. Did not know that.
I don't know where my headphones are
until I was doing the research. Another thing a lot of players didn't know. I knew this one, but a lot of players don't know is that originally there was just 17 heroes. There were just 17 heroes in this game, and a lot of the heroes
haven't heard Missy in a while.
Let's see.
Yeah. So anyway, we're not going to go through this whole video, but it is worth watching if you guys have some time. There's a lot of old graphics and old screenshots and old gameplay that was dug up by Misty here, and she finds a lot of interesting stuff. Like, look at some of this old artwork. You have a different looking Aurora, different looking Shaba. Ginger was a pirate. Kira was some kind of brunette queen. Heidi was a raccoon or something. Daredevil had blue hair, looked a whole lot more like Jinx from League of Legends or whatever it is. Solana was Thea. Thea was changed to Solana. You have different Judge, different Phobos, different Faceless, different Mojo, different Arachne.
Yes, I have it.
And there's a lot of stuff like this as you kind of go through the video.
Experienced Ranger tracks and Prey Thieves. I guess that's why, guys, super.
Yeah. So here's a screenshot from back in the day. Right. This is Aurora right here. I think maybe I'm not sure who that is. Galahad this was back when he was a warrior. So Galahad started as a warrior and he was switched to be a tank, and now he's back to a warrior on mobile. Daredevil was Antifa. Hammer, let's try to keep politics out of this as much as we can, right?
Sad and but yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff like this
where
way
should
back
change.
when. Very very
fun.
interesting. Some
And then you have
things, some artwork changes, some changes to the game. Of course, about once a year or so, and this goes for both versions of the game. About once a year or so, there is a pretty dramatic change to. Let's put the so let's see. Video. Let's see. YouTube video. We're at seeing YouTube video is at negative 16.1. Negative 16.1. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let's get the music going again. Music goes back down to 30.1. There we go. Okay. Music should be back on. Voice should be back on. Everything should be good there. Yeah. So it's an hour-long video. There's a lot of stuff that it goes over. It talks about the introduction of pets, the introduction of totems, the introduction of the tournament of elements, the introduction of different things. It's a fun watch. I don't know how useful it is. Obviously some people care more about these things than others, but yeah, it's a fun watch. It's a fun watch. Thought that we would check it out a little bit. Interesting avatar. Have you thought of making Remy your avatar? I do think that my next gaming channel will probably be it'll probably be a VTuber with French Bulldog. It absolutely will. I was looking into things, guys. Hero Wars Central is not going to be here forever. It's not going to be here forever. Hero Wars is not going to be here forever, right? As a matter of fact, I did want to check. I think we have about a week until the Q4 financials come out. I think we have about a week. Nope, they came out earlier. Okay. Well, I didn't really want to do this, but let's take a look at some financial documents. They came out earlier this month. GDEV founder, chairman, and chief executive officer Andrei Fadeev increases ownership stake to 37%. Let's see. Representing 37% of the company's issued and outstanding shares, has divested himself of the entirety of his remaining shareholder in the company at the time of the transaction, did not hold any position of employment. It was conducted in a personal capacity, is not connected with his role as CEO. Interesting. Okay. All right. That's all well and good. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Q4. Q4 revenue numbers. So, is Hero Wars dying? All right. So, revenue. Year over year Q4 change down 8 million. That is an 8% decrease. That is actually not true. 8% of 90 is not 98. 8% of 100 is 8%. That is that math isn't correct. Right? 90 is what percent of 98? Huh. Anyway, decrease year over year, 12-month running total, 4%. Not good. Not good. So 2025, they made 17 million less. 17 million less. Let's see, commissions. This is by this is the Android, iPhone, whatever commissions. They've gone down. Let's see, game operating cost. Let's see. Or no. This is what they pay to the platforms. So that's good. They're paying the platforms less. So they're paying Facebook, they're paying Apple, and they're paying Android less money in Q4. And well, that's interesting. Okay. So I mean, they're paying 3 million less to the platforms. That could mean anything. Game operating costs went up. Marketing expenses, they spent less marketing expenses in Q4. Let's see. General and admin expenses went up. So profit and loss for the period. Wow. So they actually gained a ton of profit. Profit for Q4 2025 was 14 million. That's a little over 4 million a month in profits. Q4 profit of 24 the year before was only 2 million. Wonder why the NM company may not reconcile exactly with the amounts previous the periods of reclassification of the impairment loss on loan receivables from Royal Arc to the share of loss. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Huh. Still, that's a pretty considerable increase in profit and loss. For what it's worth, guys, I'm not a financial planner anymore. I'm not trying to give anybody financial advice. Don't make any purchases or life financial decisions based on anything I say here in this live stream. It's for entertainment purposes only. We're just talking about stuff. So the EBITDA is up, which is good. This is earnings before interest, tax, debt, and something. And then cash flow has gone way up as well. So overall, the game is healthier than it was in 2024, in Q4 2024. But something happened. This right here. Let's see. In the fourth quarter of 2025, our revenue decreased by 8 million and amounted to 90 million. Let's see. Platform commissions decreased. Game operating costs. All right. So we recorded a profit net of tax compared with driven primarily by the factors above. Decrease of net financial expenses. Decrease of share loss or equity amount of associates by 6. That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. You know, the thing about these financial documents is you can massage them a little bit. You can massage them a little bit to make them make a little bit more sense to your shareholder. To us, this doesn't really matter. Right? To us as players, this information doesn't really matter. It does. The financial health of the company does matter. You know, we're choosing to spend our money and our time here. What I really want to know is this right here. This right here. So, in 2024, there was 292,000 paying players per month. In 2025 Q4, there was 262,000. So the number of paying players year over year for Q4 dropped by 10%. The total number of paying players year over year for the entire year dropped by 18%. Guys, that's significant. An 18% drop in paying players. And a paying player can mean anything. It can mean somebody buying Valkyrie's Favor. It could mean somebody buying one package, one $1 package, or it could mean somebody buying hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. For what it's worth, the average spend per paying player, the average purchase, right? ABPPU means average buy per paying user per month is $106. So of all of the paying players, even though they went down, the amount spent has gone up by $4 per month and up $6 per month for the entire year on average. So less paying players, but the spend has gone up. An 18% reduction, right? 342 times 92 is 31,464. 31,464. 281 times 98 is about 4 million less per month in spending players. So even though the amount of players has gone down and the amount of spending per player has gone up, it's still a huge loss. Still a huge loss. This is an incredibly important data point right here. We could round up 20%. We could round up and say that from 24 to 25, Hero Wars is lost. Well, the company as a whole, GDev as a whole. It's not just Hero Wars. It's Hero Wars Dominionera. It's Hero Wars Alliance. They've lost roughly 20% of their paying player base. Francis says, you get to a point where buying stuff in game isn't going to get you ahead unless you spend tons, so you go free to play on most events. That's where I'm at, Francis. That's absolutely where I'm at. And yes, we could say that. We could say that, sure, what this means is the majority of the player base that was spending is already at the point where they don't really have to spend much anymore. But I think that's what we call copium in the gaming circles. I think we call that copium. Does anybody know what the term is for financial audits? Altman Z. Altman Z score. Let's see. What is the Altman Z score for GDev? What is the Altman Z score for GDev? So the Altman Z score is a financial distress bankruptcy prediction metric used to estimate the likelihood a company could fail. Let's see. Altman Z score. There we go. Here we go. How do I put in a stock? I don't want to do the math myself. No. What is the Altman Z score? GDev of 7.73. Interesting. Okay, so what is GDev's Altman Z score? It is 0.65 as of yesterday. 0.65. If it's less than 1.8, it's in distress zone. GDev has an Altman Z score of 0.65, indicating it is in the distress zone. This implies bankruptcy possible in the next 2 years. GDev's highest ever was 146. So it has never been in the safe zone. GDev as a company has never, ever been in the gray or in the good zone, in the safe zone. It's always been close to bankruptcy. Well. Bookings declined in the fourth quarter and 12 months of 25, reaching 88 million and 351 respectively, compared to 494 and 404 in the same period. The decline is primarily due to decline in monthly paying users by 10% in the fourth quarter versus the same period in 24, and by 18% year-end versus the same period in 24, which we attribute to the decrease of the user acquisition investments through 2024, partially offset by an increase in average bookings per paying user. The share of advertising sales as a percentage, yeah, okay. So 58% of the player base is on mobile, 42% of the player base is on PC. That's Facebook and web versus mobile, right? Year to date, it's 60-40, which is basically the same. Let's see, 30% of the players in Q4 are in the United States, 34% year long, 18% in Asia, 34% in Europe, and 18% in other countries. This is like India, Australia, Puerto Rico. Well, Puerto Rico is the US, I guess. South American countries, Canada, you know, stuff like that. I know we got a lot of Canadian people in the chat. Check Discord web chat for free Valor coins. Cool. Cool. Yeah. So it is worth noting that these are completely unaudited. This is the press release that they have to issue quarterly for the SEC to keep them in the NASDAQ, I think is the stock exchange that GDev is traded on. This is disappointing. This is concerning. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a little scary. This is a little scary. Fortunately, you know, we have to keep things in perspective. Nothing in this life is permanent. Nothing in this world lasts forever. Everything is temporary. I'm going to run out of Sprite. I'm going to run out of Sprite very quickly. I'm already out of Peach Monster. I'm looking at this snoring potato on the floor, and I know someday in the future, I'm going to have a really, really bad day. I'm going to have a really, really bad day sometime in the not too distant future, right? Talked to my parents this morning. It was my real dad's birthday yesterday. Everything is temporary, guys. Everything is temporary. You know, people get laid off. YouTube channels grow, decline. Fortunately, this YouTube channel is still doing exceptionally well. I'm doing an insane amount of revenue. Looks like I'm doing better than Hero Wars is. Of course, I'm not doing, you know, millions of dollars in sales a month, but you know, I could if I had a team and a addictive game and all of that. Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. A 20% drop in the paying player base year over year. You know, I thought with the election, you know, Trump taking over, dipping my toe into politics a little bit, I was optimistic that there was going to be some changes to the financial economy and the financial markets and the economic strength of different things. The whole circle jerk of AI. I don't know if you guys have done any kind of investigation into how these different AI companies are artificially inflating their valuations and all of that. And it's just a circle, right? If anything, it's gotten worse. If anything, it's gotten worse, right? Whew. I feel like the game has accelerated the cash grab. Yeah, I mean, they're always going to test their limits for sure. Brentis, they're always going to test their limits for sure. This is crazy, though. I did not expect to see this big of a number. Didn't expect to see it. AI bubble about to pop. AI is overrated. I think like with anything, like with the .com bubble, the .com bubble was a real thing and it definitely popped, but some .coms lasted. I think that there will be some AI tools that persist. All right. These data centers are popping up everywhere. They just approved one in Festus, Missouri, which is not far from us. It's not close, but it's, you know, it's kind of far. Petted big Labrador today. That's great. It is a strange time to be alive. Investing in avatars in Hero Wars is like investing in NFT. Yep. Hero Wars is in danger for sure. I'm building other things. I know that you guys' revenue and income isn't relying upon Hero Wars, but Hero Wars Central is it's not going to be forever. Someday in the not too distant future, we will not be hanging out every day anymore. Crazy as that sounds. Been doing this for a long time. My first podcast, by the way, guys. Let's see. My first ever, YouTube. Labradors are neat. I love dogs, man. Dogs are great. Let's see. View your channel. Let's see. Videos. Oldest. Didn't we talk about this last year when we were looking at their financials? Did we? 25. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, last year the Q4 changes were 20%. The Q4 changes were 20% deworming, but it was only 10% total year. Yeah. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to take a look. This is my first ever video, guys. My first ever video. I recorded this in the parking lot of a Quick Trip gas station. I was sitting in the Quick Trip parking lot eating a gas station slice of pizza, and I recorded this video. Let's see, what am I at? I need to get to negative 16.1. Let's do this. There we go. I didn't even have an intro.
How's it going, heroes? I wanted to quickly go over the Spring Rebirth event you can find in your events tab, both on the Facebook app and on mobile. First off, you have the Spring Spirit tab, which is your standard complete a number of events.
April 2019.
Resources, and they stack. So as you get the first one, you'll get you get one towards the 5. So you kind of have the early bird event.
I used the Bluetooth microphone in my car to record this.
The standard, logging in a certain number of times per event. You'll see that the event lasts 2 days and 23 hours. So if you log in once each day, you'll get all 3 for a good amount of free.
So meek sounding, yeah.
Next is the Warrior of Light section. This is
this was 9 years ago.
In the arena. You can fight up to 5 times.
No,
each
7
day
years
in the
ago.
arena. With this being, again.
Oh, Tom, no, this was before the man bun.
15, but if you run into trouble, you could always use some emeralds. We have.
So yeah, it was just, and then I opened up and see what was in them.
It seems like they're words that you can be and see what we got.
Look at those rewards, man.
Gold and last week. But they can't give us free characters, free heroes, every week. This has been the Spring Rebirth event summary. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Check me out on Instagram. That's at Hero War Central.
Check me out on Instagram.
Facebook.com/.
Let's see. Oldest. And then I made some new player walkthroughs. Let's see. This is the video that got me in trouble. Why I don't accept quests. Why I don't accept XP quests. This one got me in trouble.
To either get a purple item, tower coins, or gold.
Where I discuss how you shouldn't accept any of your quests every day. It's a lot different now, but this used to be a huge mistake. Let's see. This is let's see. Let's go back to oldest. I think my first podcast was Hero Wars Weekly.
Facebook,
as I just
Look at that
my
guy.
schedule made it easier just to play
Hey,
on the
come here,
Facebook
look at this
version,
guy.
Facebook app. And yeah, so here we go. Hi guys, this is Hero Wars Weekly. I'm your host Charlie from Hero Wars Central, and this is the new weekly podcast / live stream that we're going to be posting up. Hopefully on Fridays or Saturdays.
I still have this shirt.
Sometimes late on Sunday, depending on how the schedule goes. So this is going to be my weekly news / informational, just firing from the hip.
I published
kind of
this
thing,
6 years
about
ago.
about the game that we love, Hero Wars, and
Man.
the mobile, the Facebook, the
He's a
etc.
baby.
Just wanted to cover.
Maybe I
stuff
should
that's
shave.
happened
Should
this
I
past
shave my
week.
face?
First and foremost, a little bit of housekeeping. Like I said, my name's Charlie, and I've been playing for a couple of months now. I started on the mobile.
Yeah, so
Something to
here's
let people know that
got a
when
new
they're coming to visit
logo.
our channel that we're basically covering Hero Wars only, and please put on my
Let's see.
channel. It's basically
Let's see. Mobile
what games,
discussion.
you kind of confused people thinking that he was reworked again, maybe, but it was just an update. For
See, there's a mobile
version.
discussion. Oh, there's a community event here.
One for a long time, I guess. Let's see, Boxy's new companion, the Cyberdog. There was a contest to see who could come up with the best, most.
No, I don't think
name
anybody
for
wants the old Charlie
for the
back.
Cyberdog, and Sparky ended up being who the dog.
Emerald Witchcraft.
There is a Emerald Witchcraft event. Emerald's really that. Excuse me. On the Facebook app, there was a Martha event that you got a really cool avatar for spinning a lot of emeralds. So something like that might be good. There's also a way to get
Look
a
at
lot
this.
of emeralds really
I've been
fast,
using
and
iMovie.
you're
Guys, I've been
willing to
using
spend a couple
iMovie
bucks.
to edit my
This
YouTube
is the
videos
time to do
since
it.
day one. The
I would
free
not recommend
iMovie
spending
software.
all of those emeralds. Avatar
Look in the
for spinning
sup,
a lot of emeralds.
down the bottom left-hand corner.
So something like
Sup.
that might be good. There's also a
So if everyone in the
Kark
chat
basically
says
watching
they
the
want
news
you
on
to
TV.
shave
A
your
lot of great stuff
No,
there. I'm
nobody
gonna have a
wants
link
me
to
to
that
shave.
video in the description box below. But the main thing that I wanted to touch on was hinting at a new hero being released soon. I know I mentioned it earlier in the video, but
Oh, look at that, guys. The first tease for Anvari. Wow. So that was 6 years ago. Hero Wars Weekly Episode 1. This was even before. I don't think I had my.
It's only a game.
Oh, I did have it here.
It's only a game.
There it is.
Why you have to be mad?
Remember that intro?
Hi guys, this is Hero.
So my intro used to be, "You want shirts? I got shirts," and then it would start because I was selling T-shirts back then. And then let's see, 6 years ago. Oh wait! Oldest. There we go. New player walkthrough. Jorgen, are you playing the game correctly or incorrectly? Part 1, Part 2. Who is Astaroth? How to play the Facebook app on mobile. The first discussion about pets was 6 years ago. Treasure of the Valkyries, Hero Wars Weekly. Let's see. Here we go. I interviewed Dan Buccini. Do you guys remember Dan Buccini by chance? Some of you probably do. So Dan Buccini, this guy, he wrote a...
Hangout is live. Okay, fantastic.
I still have that coat too. Oh my
welcome,
gosh.
heroes.
So this guy, he wrote a
Dominion. My name
guide
is Charlie. I'm from Hero
about
Wars Central.
team combo. He had this
Hero Wars Weekly
amazing
episode 2, I've got
spreadsheet
Dan
that
Buccini.
everybody used.
Dan is
I
from,
referenced
Dan
it
Witch Casting,
constantly.
and he is he's the author of.
When did you
fantasy
start
settings
playing?
But when I first got sucked in, I wanted them all. I wanted every single hero. Smarter skill.
Favorite hero,
that's not a good skill.
Daredevil, Dan's Heroes.
Some-
Let's see.
Some next level.
Next level
that I really
strategy.
haven't
Oh my
dabbled
gosh.
in, much being only like.
Jet was new, and there's a lot of good synergy there. And Ishmael has pretty low health for the heroes, and he has very low magic defense. So it's with all the
D&D, party, the tank healer support DPS.
Yeah. It's a good game. It's well written. Your counters fake it. They make whether it's a new hero or an old hero.
Looked at his
We talk about Faceless, how popular Faceless is. This is the video.
bosses.
This is the video that got me start liking
magic defense
Kark.
in the
Chatting
wild
with
slot.
chatting
I don't
with
think I've
Dan
ever
was
read
what
it
got
until
me
you-
interested in the hero Kark so much. Yeah, a lot of crazy videos back here. I'm not sure whenever I started doing What Is Up Heroes of Dominion, but yeah. Hero Wars Weekly episode 4. Community event number 2. Yeah, I mean, I spent Mobile Monday. I had Mobile Monday, episode 6, Summer Festival live stream. Oh, I remember that. Man, look at this kid though. Look at this baby.
5. And holy jumping, we've reached 1,000 subscribers.
Holy jumping. I said holy jumping back then even too.
A little over 1,100 subscribers. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe how...
It's only a game.
I gotta see this.
Why you have to be mad?
Please consider subscribing.
What is up, Heroes of Dominion? I'm Charlie. This is Hero Wars Weekly, episode 5. And holy jumping, we've reached 1,000 subscribers. Actually, at the time of this video, we were a little over 1,100 subscribers. This is ridiculous. I cannot believe how great it feels to have the support of you guys.
I'm starting to grow it in. You guys see it? I'm starting to grow it in.
I would not be doing this without
Yep, beard is coming in.
Your constant questions, your constant feedback, your thumbs up on my videos, and of course your subscribes. It's such a great feeling to know that what I'm doing is helping.
Looks like this is my
my
Summer Festival podcast.
Like I said, I wouldn't be doing this if it didn't seem like I was moving.
Keep
the
saying
needle
I have
a little
those
bit.
shirts.
So thank you so
Yeah.
much for getting me past.
And look at that hair. Look how dark my hair is, guys. What happened?
We've only got a couple more goals.
Hey,
to
what
hit.
happened?
Let's get to that 1 million subscriber mark by this weekend. Ready, set, go. Speaking of that, I'm going to give away 3 more Valkyrie's blessings in the next video, sometime next week. I don't have it set up right now. And you'll have to forgive
my
me.
My eyebrows have a mind of their own. That's
unexpected
funny.
trip
I wonder whenever I started saying, what is up, Heroes of Dominion? Let's see.
It's only a game.
Yeah.
Why you have to be mad?
Quick reminder, all of the lore and information content that I show is so leaked at the window artist against the flap the hundreds of piercing
All right, so it was after the Cornelius video. Where is the first What Is Up Heroes of Dominion? I got to find it. Let's see, Mobile Monday maybe?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Good morning, Heroes of Dominion. My name's Charlie. I'm with
Good morning,
Hero Wars
Heroes of
Central,
Dominion.
and
That's not quite
this
it.
is going to be a new video series I think I'm going to put out. Something happened to me over the weekend regarding Hero Wars, and I wanted to share it, and then it was enough that I wanted to start a whole new video series. So I recently joined a Hero Wars Discord, and I'll put the link to that Discord in the description box below, but what I didn't realize at first was that Discord was mostly mobile players. It took a little while. People were talking about slightly different things than what I was accustomed to, and it just got me to read.
This is a discussion of mobile versus Facebook. Oh, I remember doing the free boxes every day from Boxy. Watching the videos. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So it was after Mobile Monday. Maybe here. Charlie, you should do something big to celebrate all week when you reach 100,000. I don't know if I'll hit there. I don't know if I will before the game dies. Honestly.
What is up, heroes? Welcome to the new...
Almost said it. Not quite. New player part 6. New player guide part 6. Okay. Man. I know that some of you might not be that interested in this, and for that I apologize, but it is my show, so what are you going to do? Mobile Monday episode 2. So I was only posting once or twice a week back then.
A single fatal weakness destroys every traditional lighter.
This time happened a lot less in Dominion 1 per week. Yeah.
Depend on butane fuel and the instant condition.
It's only
Yeah.
a game.
Yeah. Events only happened. There was only one event per week back then. Went live Thursday nights, and that was it.
Good morning, Heroes of Dominion. My name is Charlie, and this is Mobile Monday episode...
Nah. It's around there somewhere. Yeah, let's scroll forward a little bit. Let's check out let's see. Martha versus Celeste. Ooh. Question and answer. Oh, I had a question. Region locking. Fox is a bucket of penetration. Oh my gosh. Tier list discussion video.
You want shirts? I got shirts.
It's only a game.
Maybe I should bring back those
Why
shirts.
you have to be
I
mad?
still have those files.
What is up, Heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero
Listen
Wars
to that
Central, and
guy.
today's video is about the Hero of the. There are plenty of tier lists.
So there's my tier list, guys. There's the tier list from forever ago. This is the most important Hero Wars tier list that there is. This is how you rate all heroes in Hero Wars Dominion era and Hero Wars Alliance. All right. Water bottle tier works in every team. You can build a team around it. You can add them to every team. You got milk crate tier. Only has some utilities. Water bottle tier heroes are going to be heroes like Sebastian, Nebula, Celeste, kind of. Milk crate tier, these are counter heroes. These are utility heroes only. So like Isaac, you know. Lyria, heroes that counter specific metas, things like that. You have stop sign tier. These are heroes that you build a team around, but doesn't counter anybody, right? Like Electra, Aurora, Dante kind of counter stuff. Dead battery tier. No, PvE hero tier. These heroes are only good in the campaign tower or Outland. This was before Osh, right? So you had a hero like Zhu in here. You had heroes Cornelius in here. They were only good in the campaign, in the tower, and in Outland, right? And then finally, dead battery tier. Would not recommend spending any resources because they're bugged or too weak. Dante was in here. Heidi was in here. Man. Got to bring this back. Yeah. I guess I did faceless. I guess I did faceless content a lot back then. I wonder when I started having my my face on there more often. Because now basically every single video I show my face. Anyway, this is not really helpful at all to most people, so that's okay. Let's get back into other things. Michael M. That was fun. It's always fun. You know, I got a lot of content. I've got almost 5,000 videos. Wow. About 22 times per week I upload. Woo-wee. Crazy. Remember those funny names? Viking. Look for your spike in viewership. That'll be when you added your face. I started doing the daily live streams during COVID because everybody was home. That's probably when I started. That's probably whenever I started showing my face more. If I had to guess. Is this the end of Hero War Central?
That's happened with Hero Wars. Unfortunately, this morning while editing a video and while playing my first round of Hero Wars for the day on Facebook, I spilled a drink onto my MacBook, and it's currently not functional. So I had an appointment with a computer specialist, a Mac specialist this morning.
I remember this. I dumped a glass of water into my laptop.
So we're working on that. And what really suck laptop determine what
Man. No Michael M. How about Luke Andre? Rainy season. Which glyphs to level? Black Friday event. Pets 6 years ago. Winterfest event prep from 6 years ago.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What's up, guys? This is Charlie with Hero. Very similar. Lilith will get armor instead of
Man,
health,
sometimes I'm just lazy.
which I think will continue to will make no change at all.
Sometimes I was just lazy, I guess. I don't know. Whew, I can't get over this, guys. 18% drop. I cannot get over this. Scary stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. Like, you know, I got 18 Amazon products in the mail today. I had my best day ever on Amazon yesterday. Is that how much money you do? 1.2? No, those numbers are way off. No, I do I do considerably more than that. No, it's just a vidIQ is the plugin that is. It's an estimation based on the average revenue that gaming YouTubers make. Okay, so no Luke Andre. How about TaylorMade? No. All in with everything. The blog and the sponsorships and everything, it's close to 200 a year. Do you see the game dying this year? No, bestest fans. I think it'll be a couple more years. But I mean, an 18% drop in the paying player base is it's considerable. You know? That's a lot. Revenue is up though. Or profit, I should say. Profit's up year over year. TaylorMade is here. Okay, TaylorMade. Janin 9645. And so is Charlie. Ah, Janin's here. Nice. Okay. How about JBoy5642? Music got loud. Oh, I gotta turn the music down. Sorry, I gotta turn the music down. 30.1. There we go. Should be better. Should be there. Sorry, guys. I needed to turn it down. I gotta figure out a way to toggle that easier. Are you considering starting a new game for the channel or changing the channel name if Hero Wars dies? Diego, I mean, I have other YouTube channels. Like I got a Raid Shadow Legends channel that's killing it, absolutely killing it. I have a my Amazon product review channel is doing okay. It's doing enough. It will be doing enough probably by the end of the month to. I've been growing that over the last month or two. I've been doing Amazon product reviews for like 3 years now, but I've only really been paying attention and taking it serious to it the last couple of months. I've grown that a little bit. It should be able to cover our monthly budget. certainly by the end of the year. I'm getting, 10 or so free products a day to do video reviews for. I'm also going to start another channel. I was looking at starting another channel this morning. There's other games that I want to play, but revenue for gaming is on the low side. So it's, I want to buy a property or buy a RV or a van or something, and work on it and do videos working on it. I also was thinking about doing a YouTube channel on building World of Warcraft accounts and selling them. Got the link for Amazon. My Amazon storefront. It's so let me show you what I mean for Amazon. So like let's see. Like this electric bike right here, for example. I review this product. This isn't I'm looking at the wrong one. Your browser history. Here we go. Nope, not that one. Here we go. This one right here. So we bought this electric bike for Ashton, and I made this video. And so this video is actually on Amazon. Like, it's on the product page. Sabrina. So like, you see, that's me. Charles Mandrell, that's me. So it's actually on the product page. So if somebody watches this video and then buys this bike, I get a percentage of the sale. Okay, so no J boy. Joseph Chu. A YouTube channel that advertises other YouTube channels. There is a definite market. There is a definite market in YouTube for reposting content. Like, one of the things that I've considered as more and more AI channels take over Hero Wars, without question, the 10 or so people that run Olympus's channel, for example, the people that run the Olympus YouTube Facebook channel and mobile channel, and the people that write their blog and all of that, like they're just going to put out more content than I can put out. And what I'll probably do eventually as things start to decline is use AI to steal that, repurpose it, give them credit for it, sure, but repurpose the content. And since I have more authority and I'm in the United States, Google will still push my stuff more. It's a little unfair to them, but it's the nature of AI, right? Do you get to choose? Kind of. There's a D Warman. There's a whole dashboard where I can send messages to sellers and request samples. Some of them are like, yeah, sure. What's your address? No problem. Some of them are like, here's a 50% off coupon. The e-bike company, for example, we've been sending messages to e-bike companies for a long time because we wanted a bunch of electric bikes. Mostly they're just like, here's a 10% off coupon. So, wifey bought that for Ashton, and we saw that there wasn't much competition to it, so we recorded the video and put it up there, and it's doing okay. It's get a bunch of views. You hate AI slop? Yeah, Diego, I wouldn't call Olympus's videos AI slop, but I mean, eventually it'll be at a point that AI is going to be so good that you're not going to be able to tell. I mean, it's obvious that his videos are AI to an extent. I mean, he's using the robot voice, or they're using the robot voice. I don't know why you would do that. There's so many better voices to use. It's crazy. And that's why AI is bad. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so Joseph Chu isn't here. How about Sunfrog? Yeah, I mean, it'll just get to the point that it won't be worth the time. Like, this is fun and all. Don't get me wrong, this is fun and all. But if it ever comes to the point that I'm having to spend, 10 hours a week, which is about how much time I spend on Hero Wars. If I'm spending 10 hours a week and it's not making me but like $500, $1,000 a month, then I mean, It's just not worth it, right? I got a bunch of side hustles that make 10 grand a year for way less effort, and I can just pull those levers instead. All right, Sunfrog is here. Okay, Sunfrog. How about Monaf Suman? Ribbit, he says. Yeah. Without AI though, without AI, YouTubers like Zeus would have no chance whatsoever, right? It's a very well-known fact in the industry that if you're not located in the United States, and of course VPN can kind of change that a little bit. If you're not in the United States, or if you have a thick accent, if English isn't your first language, your ad revenue is just lower. It's just much lower. Companies that advertise on these YouTube channels, they want to advertise on channels that I don't mean to say anything negative or derogatory about any other country in the world, but the United States, Monaf is here. The United States, and English speaking countries in general, they have a higher, disposable income than some of the other countries that don't speak English, right? CB307, my raid channel is, let's see, it's new raiders only. New raiders only. New raiders only. I got a meeting with them tomorrow morning about our next 3-month contract for the sponsorship for this channel, by the way. We're getting there. We're getting there. Monaf Suman is here. Cool. Let's draw Alex Kerr. Alex Kerr. They want to appeal to the target audience. AI mispronunciation is what sours me on a YouTube channel. Yeah, I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better. I think AI has come a long way, even in the last 3 months. All right, Alex Kerr is here. Very cool. Yeah. So I'm glad that some people are able to use AI. Eventually, it'll get to the point that AI will just be like this. You'll have what looks like a webcam of somebody's office with some guy or some girl, probably some girl, right? Talking about the game, literally actually responding live to people's questions in the comment section. And they'll have the AI built out in such a way that it doesn't answer every question. Because you guys know I don't answer every question. Nanya Isnez. I think I draw this guy every friggin' day. Unreal. He'll get there. I can't say I'm listening to it. Yeah, Big Mike, I used to watch every one of their videos, and it just got to the point it's just like, no, I can't. I just can't. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Like, make an effort, make an effort. Good for them though. I hope they're doing well. I hope they're able to pay all of the people running all of their things. As I'm getting older, I'm looking at what's going to work long term. What's always going to be there. 3rd day in a row for Nanya Isnes. Crazy. I'm thinking about doing a channel like discussing the river. Like the Mississippi River is right next to where we live. And the Mississippi River is going to be there literally forever. And so, a channel dedicated to that and selling merchandise about popular points of interest on the river. It's something I've been thinking about a lot because it's just always going to be there. Hero Wars is going to be gone. I mean, to be fair, we thought that Hero Wars was going to be gone years ago. Like, despite all odds, they're still cranking. They're still rocking and rolling. We'll see what happens going forward, but these numbers aren't exclusive to Hero Wars. I would bet a lot of games like Hero Wars have a similar financial sheet. Right? a lot of this is their own doing for sure, but there's a lot of things happening in the world right now that makes economies shaky. You know, entire civilizations are falling, and you know, entire cultures are being wiped off the map. Charlie, so with AI and Ish, is there a chance you'll become a busty girl? Yeah, definitely. Because the video content itself is great, just can't stand listening to that monotone. Yeah. Yep. Great Storm starts in 8 hours. Yeah. Did I add? I did add none yet. Let's draw 2 more names. Mass Destruction. Let's draw 2 more names and let's get out of here. Sorry about the lack of actual physical content. I feel like today was a good day to talk about some of this stuff. And the fact that this document existed, you know, we have to talk about that. Like, this is, whether it's interesting or not, like, this is, yeah, whether you find this interesting or not, this stuff is incredibly important. It's incredibly important because, you know, it's all about the health of the game, which is why we're here, right? Light electric vehicular. Seems like COVID lockdown days would have been the best time for games like, oh yeah, Francis 100%. Whenever the massive work from home / remote forced transition happened, my channel exploded. My channel absolutely grew. I think I can go back and look at and see the curve, and it just shot up, man. It just shot up. We grew a ton of subscribers. We went from growing a couple a day to like 500 to 1,000 a month. And I mean, we're not quite at 500 a month. I think we're like 350, 400 a month subscribers right now. Which is why I think we'll probably never actually reach that 100,000 mark, but you know, we might. I should be posting more shorts. Shorts are great. Subscribers don't really matter anymore. Like the algorithms and all social media, they're so good. They're so good that if you're a fan of the content, like if you need to know where the mini games are, like YouTube is so good at putting the correct video in front of the people, even if you're not subscribed. Subscriber doesn't really matter. It'd be cool to have a 100K plaque for sure, but Phil Fitton, I did not get a response. Oh, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. One more thing I wanted to talk about today. So over on Hero Wars web, the web version. So Mass Destruction's not here. How about Richard Pierce? We had a discussion yesterday about the rankings, right? The ranking system in the Rituals price, and a friend of the channel might be watching right now. Photo du Visage reached 18.9 billion damage. Okay, 18.9 billion damage. He was the first to do so. And now look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 people, 7 plus Photo du Visage. Adrift and Alone. Adrift and Alone is the YouTuber, is the name. You guys have seen Adrift and Alone in my chat before, right? Adrift and Alone. Photo du Visage was the first person to achieve this number. Several people figured out what the team was. 7 more people have figured out what the team was and has gotten the same exact score. Why is it that people that scored the same value as him are above him? But also, why are they below him? What is determining who's actually in first place? What is determining the ranking here? I would have thought that it would be the first person to achieve that number would be first place. Everybody has the same 5 minutes, right? It's not who took the less amount of time, because the whole point of this is how much damage you can do in 5 minutes. It's all played on auto. It's all played on auto mode. Server number? You guys think it's server number? Let's see. Server 578. And photo is server 281. And then the newer server is higher? No, the Spider Besider, it's backwards. It's backwards. 578s. 19. Okay, so that discounts that. It's not server number. Hero power? You think it's total hero power? Sorting alphabetically? No, because there's an A and a D and a J. VIP level? It's the same with hero and Titan power. It's the first to get max. Is it number 1? Yeah, we got to figure this out. Actually, we don't. We don't have to figure this out. Who cares? Because nobody here is actually here. Maybe Adrift and Alone is watching in the chat, and maybe they're maybe they are watching. But why is it though? Like, I'm not gonna reach this. And for what it's worth, guys, interesting fact: this isn't even the highest number you can get to. Because I know, because I was talking to Photo earlier today, he only has 250 buffs. He only has 250 buffs. So you can get up to 300. Could be account ID. Could be account ID. Could be account ID. I did reach out to the community managers, D. Warman. They are aware of the issue and they are investigating. Not sure what's going on with it, but it is definitely a travesty. It's a shame. It's a shame. These people spent the money. The point of it is to see who can get the highest. You know, the fact that they all have the exact number, curious. But once you find out the team, it's only a matter of replaying the Chapter 7 over and over and over again until you get the correct talisman, right? That's it. We don't know the team. It's 5 physical heroes. I'm fairly certain that it's like Isaac, Sebastian, Nebula, Dorian Jet. I think it's probably Isaac, Sebastian, Nebula, Dorian Jet, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, it's probably what the team is. With the attack-only talisman, right? I did 1 billion damage with that team using Mojo instead of Nebula, but people are saying that Nebula is better. I did 1 billion damage with that team on Chapter 4. Published a blog about it, published a video about it yesterday. This is, it's unfortunate. You know, Joni was not the first person to get this number, and Joni's currently the winner. If the contest ended today, right? That's not good. How about H Dura HD H Dura Aida HD Uradai. I don't know. Have I done Chapter 5 yet? No, I have not. Yeah. D. Warman, to add to your question earlier today, I literally just got an email from somebody on Amazon. They sell products on Amazon, and they saw my Amazon storefront. It's kind of like the YouTube dashboard, but all of my, like, a collection of all the videos that I've done for Amazon. And they emailed me and they're like, hey, I got a product that I want you to review. So sometimes they'll reach out to me and email me and ask me to do products. Ray Smith, you should have, so long as you've completed 1 Archdemon fight every day, you should get the cake every day. In fact, I still need to do mine today. Yep, the more you do, the more opportunities. And a lot of the times it's crap. It's absolute garbage, like phone cases or deck screws that have like no sales history. So I always charge those people. I'm always like, sure, I'll do your video, but it'll cost you $50. And they PayPal me $50. I do the video. If it sells some, cool. If it doesn't, I got $50. And then I sell that thing on Facebook Marketplace. Exact same score should get the exact same prize. Yeah, I can get behind that. All right, so no HD. Mazrax. Do you have any for bike tow bar racks? I don't. I don't have any of those, but I haven't really looked for any of those. I haven't really requested any of those. Yeah, I think the Amazon product review thing is a huge opportunity if you're good. And it's so fast too. People don't want to see a very polished video on these Mazraxes here. On these product reviews, they don't want to see a polished video from from the manufacturer. They want to see a real person talking about the product. So from start to finish, a video takes me like 7 minutes. And I barely edit the video at all. I just record it with my phone and throw it up. It's all about quantity. Mazarax is here. Okay. All right. Different kind of live stream today. We'll get back more on task tomorrow. I promise. 8:30 p.m. Central Time. 1:30 a.m. UTC. 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 1:30 a.m. UTC. We're going to rock and roll, right? Matthew, thanks for showing up. Appreciate you being here. Sorry we're in as soon as you get here. Jump on your bike. Yeah, it's charging right now. I might ride it around a little bit. It's turned into a nice day. It's 73 degrees and it's sunny. I might go get the mail with it. I don't know. We'll see. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. Please email me if you're a new name drawn. I haven't drawn your name before. Please consider subscribing, turn on notifications. I'm sorry, let me take that. Let me step back again. If I drew your name today and you're new and you haven't had your name drawn before, make sure you send me an email, herowarscentral@gmail.com. Please consider liking the video if you found it educational or at least a little bit entertaining. At least a little bit. Subscribe, turn on notifications to never miss a video. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.